Hey, what's up guys? It's Obu again, and today we're going to be building a bamboo farm. If you take a look, it's got a pretty basic design, doesn't take up too much space, and honestly it doesn't cost much to make. I have this normal version that I've made right here, and then I'll show you how you can actually make one in the same design using only one hopper and two observers. So bamboo, why bamboo? Well, let's come on over here. For one, bamboo can be used as a fuel source. So if you run your system into a hopper and run that into a furnace, it'll drop right in as fuel, and then whatever you run in will start burning. That's handy. Another option, of course, is my favorite, scaffolding. Place this down. If you guys haven't used scaffolding, it's amazing. You can climb up to wherever you want, stop, hold shift to go back down, and the best part is when you want to break it, you just break the bottom, and they all break, come falling down. Scaffolding's great. Third, and I think one of my favorites actually, is if you get a villager with a fletching table, he becomes a fletcher. Come on in here, give him some sticks, and he'll give you emeralds. Best part is, you can take the bamboo and you can turn it into sticks. You can get all the emeralds you want. Alright, well, let's see how we're going to do this. For starters, I want to show you guys this little mechanism. So this is a basic system where a hopper drops into a chest. When a minecart rolls up on the rails that would be right here, it gets to the powered rail, and if it has anything in it, it stops, unloads everything that's in it into the chest, and then the rail will power itself again, and it will shoot back off. So let me show you how to make this real quick. It's as simple as this. You take 3 blocks, any building block that isn't sand or gravel or something like that, a solid building block, and you place it at these 3 points. You then take a repeater, place it on top right here. You take a comparator, you're going to face it towards this block, and you take a redstone torch and put it on the back there. Easy as that. Then you just put down your chest, put the hopper into the chest, and make sure it's a powered rail on top. When the minecart rolls up, it will stop and unload. You'll be able to see it here in just a second. Oh, it didn't have anything in it, so actually it just turned around and powered right back off. Alright, first things first, we're going to come over here to my chest and see what we need. So you need about 2 stacks of building blocks, maybe a little bit more. It doesn't have to be blocks of iron, I just prefer blocks of iron because they look so good. You need 58 pistons, 58 dirt or coarse dirt. For full efficiency, you need 58 observers, but you can do it with as little as 2. You need 6 levers, 1 redstone torch, 1 repeater, and 1 comparator. You only need 1 hopper, but I like to do 3 because I want to set up more chests. You need 6 or 7 powered rails, about a stack of normal rails, about a stack of bamboo to get the farm started, 1 hopper minecart, and optional, I prefer 2 stacks of glass because I think it looks better and I like to see my farm from the outside, but you can use any building block on this. Alright, well, let's get started. First is we are going to build up 2 blocks. 1 and 2. And from here, we are actually going to come on out 29 more blocks, so 30 total. 5. Alright, and then turn it around and come on back. From here, you can go ahead and break this bottom block if you need to. Just put a block there so you can hop on up. No need though. Alright, now I've got this whole thing built out, 29 blocks long by 2 wide. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to place a couple of blocks right here. so that I can take a piston and I can put it up against there. This is where my chest is going to be. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put a powered rail on there. Go down quite a few spots, however long you think you need. Put another powered rail. Doesn't really matter as long as the cart can keep on moving that length. I usually do 9 or 10 spots. And then put another one. I like to put one just before the corner because it has to turn 2 times and it tends to slow down a little bit. All right, put another rail. And then you want to end with one powered rail right here. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put a block right there and one up so that it hits a wall when it's stopping. Then you come over to the other side of this and you put one right here and one up so that it hits a wall when it's stopping on this side too. All right, great. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull out our lever. We can get rid of these because we're all done with them for now. All right, the lever. And we want to put one right here, give it a flip, one right there, give it a flip. You just basically you need to power every block that there's a powered rail on. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to build this little redstone contraption right here that's our unloading device. It's real simple. All you do is you take a powered rail, stick it on a hopper that goes into a chest, put a comparator next to that, a redstone torch under here on that block, and a repeater facing that way with just its normal spawn amount of ticks. 3 building blocks and you've got it complete. All right, let's knock it out. So we got that one. All right, I'm going to put one more block down right here so I can place the comparator. A repeater goes right there, and a redstone torch. There you go. Now all you got to do is take a chest out and stick it next to here. Now, anytime that a cart rolls by and has anything in it, it will shut off the power. The cart will stop and fully unload until it's empty, and then it will shoot off back the other direction. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is take out our dirt, and every spot that there's a rail or powered rail except for this one, we're going to place down a dirt. All right, now that it's 29 long by 2 wide, we can start building up for the harvesting section. So if you come down to the end, go ahead and build out 2, and then build up 2. This is the level where we're going to put our pistons. Now you need to take the time to put pistons on every single one of these blocks, going all the way down the side, and then coming back up all the way down this side. All right, now that we got all of our pistons set up, you can go ahead and delete these blocks. And delete these blocks. Then you want to take whatever building block you're using and stick it right behind all of the pistons. On both sides. Okay, now that we've got that, it's time for observers. So this is where it's going to change a little bit. Technically, if I put an observer, it gives out a signal of 15, meaning it can reach all the way down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning that if I put an observer right there, if something's in front of it, it will activate this entire line. I'm going to show you right now. Go ahead and put down redstone all along this back edge. And see, the entire line. So if you wanted to, you could put one observer there and one right in the middle over here. That's why I had you do it 29 spots long, so it could reach on both sides. However, it's much more efficient the more observers you put, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in the whole thing. All right, now that we've got the observers, it's just time to make it look good. So at this point, as I said, I like to grab glass so I can see everything, but it's not necessary. You can grab whatever building block you want, and let's block it in. You want to make sure to block around this edge so that nothing is exposed around the dirt. All right, one last thing before you seal this guy up forever is you want to grab some bamboo. Go ahead and take your bamboo and start from the back and just put one in every spot. Bamboo doesn't actually need water to grow, which is a huge plus to having a bamboo farm. Oh look, it's already growing. When it reaches the third spot and hits the observer, it will chop it off at the second spot, allowing the first one to still be there, and it'll continue to grow. All right, go ahead and seal it up so that we don't have any lost bamboo. And the final step is gonna be to take your your hopper minecart and stick it on this spot right there. It will automatically take off because it's empty, and it will go around, collect anything that's sitting on the dirt. It will drop down to the hopper, hits this wall, bounces off, comes on back, and auto deposits. You'll see it stop, it unloads, and then it continues and kicks off. Watch this one when the minecart goes by. There it goes, it picked it up. Come on over here and look in our chest, and just like that we already have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. There you go. I just heard it close again. Seems to be working really well. With this design, technically, if you wanted to, you can get, or you can use only 2 observers, and as I used here, only 1 hopper. and you can have a centralized design. Doesn't take up too much space, and the best part is that you can make it as big as you want. If you wanted to, as long as you've got enough room to have these blocks in the back, the observers and the pistons hitting dirt like this, you can have the track go up and down as big as you possibly want. You could even have it go to different floors or make several floors tall and have them connect together and all end up in the same spot coming back to here. From here, either you can dump those straight into a composter and you can get bone meal, or you can have them dumped straight into a furnace for a smelter or possibly a super smelter. Um, or hell, you can take it, turn it into scaffolding and sticks, and collect a bunch of emeralds. The choice is really up to you. It works really well. That's it. Until next time, you guys. Zobua Gaming. I'm out.